On a normal day here at Tumutumu Hospital in Nyeri, it would be business as usual. But today, something different is happening here. One-of-a-kind laparoscopic management of deep infiltrative endometriosis led by an international faculty is being held here for the first time in Kenya. It is a workshop to train doctors on how to do complex surgeries for endometriosis and gynecological cancers, and also to offer free treatment to women with these conditions. Endometriosis is a disease where womb tissue grows elsewhere in the body, such as the fallopian tubes, ovaries, around the pelvis, and sometimes the lungs. This can cause extreme pain and sometimes infertility.
This workshop is an advanced laparoscopic workshop, or minimally invasive surgery workshop. The scope of the cases we are working on this time around is quite advanced. Cases that we are working on are severe endometriosis or deep infiltrative endometriosis. Also surgeries for cancers, like cancer of the cervix, cancer of the endometrium, cancer of the ovary. So the technique is quite advanced, and that's why we are calling it advanced minimally invasive workshop. The objective of this training was to have experts come and train us on advanced management of endometriosis and conditions like surgical management of cancers like cancer of the cervix, cancer of the endometrium, and cancer of the ovary. And then this will help our doctors, our gynecologists, to be able to manage these conditions other than having patients seek these services elsewhere or abroad.
The women in this ward are about to have their lives changed thanks to this group of doctors who have gathered here not only to hone their skills on matters endometriosis, but also to offer free services for women suffering from this condition. One of the patients set to receive this free treatment is Bilha Githaiga. She is 20 years old and has recently been diagnosed with endometriosis.
I have been sick since last year. I've been experiencing pain at my lower abdomen. So much pain that I never knew it would be a disease. I thought it's just pain of periods. So when I was in my menstruations, it was very painful na inafura. So one day, nikashindwa kwenda job. I decided to go to the hospital and be checked what is wrong. The doctor decided to check my lower abdomen. Ndo akapata niko na ovarian cyst. So akaniandikia kuona gynecologist. I went to visit Dr. Njage, akaniambia it was endometriosis.
One of the biggest challenges in endometriosis is making diagnosis and treatment. At the point when we get to diagnose endometriosis, is not looking for endometriosis, it's trying to treat a different condition. And it's at that point, it's usually at very advanced stage or very late.
Many times you get women and girls who get painful periods, and most of the times they presume that to be normal or are told that that is acceptable by their mothers or their elders. And I would say yes, to some extent, a little bit of pain during periods is normal. But the moment that pain is found to be progressing, worsening, affecting your day-to-day life, trust me, there's something going on in that patient. And I would advise such a woman to seek opinion. Now the problem is they do sometimes seek opinion and are given painkillers. If it works, well and good, because that is our primary initial goal, and to try and reduce the pain. But if it doesn't work, if the pain despite this is keeping on seem to be increasing, then seek another opinion. And my advice, start looking for people who probably you have worked with endometriosis. I don't expect you to be sitting down like this every time you have a period. Why don't you seek opinion? Endometriosis is benign, but it behaves malignant.
23-year-old Betty Courier looks back and meditates on her agonizing journey with endometriosis.
It has been tough, it has been crazy, difficult, but all in all, I thank God. 2017 is when the flow was heavy than it used to be before. cramping. I had to go to the gyna. He told me about the surgery. This thing should be, actually I didn't know it was endometriosis. After the scan and everything, they said it's kind of fibroids and cysts. They should be removed, then I'll be fine. I went to a second opinion and another one and another one. It was still the same. So I was opened. I had the surgery. It was an open surgery. That's when the doctor realized I had endometriosis. I'm like, what the hell is endo? What happens? Okay, what is that? What is that in the first place? Then the second one was recently. I had cramping and I'm not flowing. Cramping. No peas, nothing, just cramps. They were bad, they were terrible, they were... So when I went to the doctor, I had to see another doctor now, not my gyna. Then he told us I have endo and it's far gone. I didn't know it has stages till he told us it's stage 4.
Endometriosis, you don't know anything but pain. You cannot go to a long haul without experiencing pain. You cannot have, relationship without pain. Sometimes you cannot go to urinate without pain. Sometimes you cannot even breathe without pain.
Pain was 24/7. Pain. I still have the meds, but pain. Every now and then, pain. I couldn't sit for long. Pain, sleepless nights. Everything was just painful. It was full of pain, and I was just telling God, if only the answer, only just breathe a whole day with no pain, God, at least I'll say, I'll be so thankful. And there was an idea of me going to India. There were so many ideas for me to be treated since it was stage 4. Then, I don't know, just something just happened and the doctor just said, it can be possible here. And I was done. And it was successful.
What makes me happy in management of endometriosis is at least for one to see a woman living a quality life that is pain-free.
No pain, not even a single one. No pain at all. I think I'm living the best life right now.
According to the World Health Organization, endometriosis affects an estimated 1 in 10 women during their reproductive years. That is usually between the ages of 15 to 49, which is approximately 189 million women in the world.
So we felt that the need is quite enormous, and having someone who is quite knowledgeable in this skill coming to train us, it's just been a phenomenal experience.
Dr. Deepak Lembachia is a specialist in advanced laparoscopic gynecological surgeries and oncogynecological surgeries from Ahmedabad, India.
You need to learn properly about the endometriosis surgery. If you are doing endometriosis surgery without radical excision, then it is going to definitely recur. And the endometriosis can give the pain such like a pain. Patients sometimes commit suicide. This is also mentioned. That kind of the pain.
Dr. Charles and Liasimana are some of the doctors who have come for training in this workshop.
The biggest takeaway in treatment of endometriosis from this workshop is learning to work as a team. I think synergy is so important for us as gynecologists, being able to help each other and being able to combine our knowledge and skill to be able to achieve the best in the best interest of the patient.
My name is Dr. Liasimana Ndadingina. I am from Tanzania, Moshi. I have come here for the workshop because it's an advanced laparoscopic workshop. Dr. Deepak has taught us a lot in this workshop on how to do the difficult cases such as the endometriosis cases.
Regarding the aspect of the issue of some of these patients moving over to India for a surgery and back. I am a born Kenyan. I've grown up here, I've studied here, and I practice here, and I'll die here. But the fact remains that India is lucrative in one aspect. They do have the skill set. Technology is definitely advanced. We have it as well in this country. But the one part that is different between us and India might be in how this equipment and technology is transferred to patient care. The level of costing for equipment in India, the duty for equipment brought to India to make it cheaper are way more there than we have here. So what happens is, because of the extreme taxation and the duties over such equipment that we get into this sort of our African countries, the overall cost of the equipment goes very high, and that changes the whole effect of the escalation of the cost from here to here.
According to experts, gynecologists need to have the right skills of managing endometriosis.
If you are going to manipulate that tissue and you don't know how to remove this thing, then surgeon can land into complication, and that is not good for the surgeon, also not good for the patient.
It is a smile for these doctors and patients as well, as the workshop comes to an end. They have touched lives in a huge way. Equally, it is their desire to have these types of complex surgeries done here at home and made available to every woman in the country and Africa at large.